Welcome back to Less Cash, More Mash. My name's Tom.
And I'm Mike.
And today we're cracking open a new bottle of Town Branch, Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. So, haven't had anything by these guys here. So, we got this bottle. This one is 90 proof. We got it for approximately $35.99.
Not approximately.
I always say that. I don't know why. This
$35.99.
This was fascinating to me. This is the first distillery to open in Lexington, Kentucky since Prohibition, and this was opened in 2021.
It doesn't say that on the bottle.
Is what? If this is true, I don't know. The actual distillery. I don't know where the juice is from. You know what I mean? I'm assuming they're doing it, but if it's only 2021, that doesn't
still there.
Yeah, I don't know. Again, the internet is a beautiful thing.
That's on there, though. It's written on there.
Yeah, see, I didn't read the bottle, but I just, it said 2021. I'm thinking, how is that even possible? I wrote it down just for that. But even just thinking about it, though, like Prohibition was what, 1920? Something like that, you know what I mean? So, I mean, that's a long time since nobody to open in the land of Kentucky, in Lexington, not that.
By this river, whatever.
Right. So, supposedly they have this version. They said they had a cask strength version and a sherry cask finish version. The only thing I'll totally believe is it says it's truly handcrafted. They have no automation in the distillation purpose at all. Oof. That one was in there. That was stuck. So we'll see how it is. We've never had anything by these guys. So
nope. Neat bottle.
It is a neat bottle. It's definitely different. It catches your eye. That's what sold you, the square bottle?
Well, that was on sale.
But that, yeah, because when I looked it up online, it said the MSRP was, what did I tell you, like $44. You got it for $35, so you did good on this one for sure. Unless it tastes terrible, and then I'm going to tell you did a bad job. But I don't hate the nose.
No.
It's not screaming at me.
Not yet.
By any means. It's not like super.
The caramel's coming in.
I'm getting more like just a ethanol-y.
But it gets better usually after I sip it.
No, me too.
It's got actually pretty smooth.
Let's see what we got.
It was what, 90 proof?
Mm-hmm. I left it on my tongue. And it was like a little. I don't have a mash bill on it, but it was a little peppery, like when it was sat on my tongue.
It did have that a little bit of a sparkle to it, but that's why I said, what is it, 90 proof? But
almost like it could be like a high rye mash bill. It just had like a little. I left it on there too. I took the little baby step, but I left it in there to try to see if it would open up the flavor a little bit more.
It has a decent little oak finish.
It's funny. You know,
it has like that. It's residues on your tongue finish.
You know, I wasn't getting anything out of the nose at all, and then you take that sip, and there is something to that. I forget what they called it it's something about how the vapors go up into your nostril, and it changes the smell. Because now I'm actually getting like there was no caramel. Are you
getting a light fruit?
I'm
not getting. It's randomly you'll get like a little bit of. It's not a huge strong caramel smell, but you can get a hint of it. But it's almost like a hint of that with a light fruit. I don't mind the nose. I don't mind the flavor.
No, I'm trying to relate it to something we've had because I mean, it's good. I'm trying to put it in perspective of something we've had in the past. The nose isn't huge though. It's not jumping out like a really
Weller,
like a Weller. You know what I mean? Like where it's jumping out of the glass at you.
Bell Mead.
Well, that's what I was trying. In my head, I was like, does it reach that caliber in the taste? I kind of was associating it with, in my head, it's been a long time since I drank it, because you drank it all on me. But the
That's usually what happens.
Like the Evan Williams bottled in bond, it was bringing me in that realm where the nose isn't huge, but it does give you
I
enough
think the nose
flavor.
actually is kind of coming around.
No, it is. It's changing. That's why I'm kind of babbling here to try to see if it. Like I said, what I was saying, I wasn't getting anything. I was basically getting ethanol in the beginning, and then when I took the sip, then all of a sudden it
I
started
must have got
turning
around
into
that
like
somehow. But I didn't really get that.
It wasn't a blast by any means. It's only 90 proof, but I wasn't getting like a vanilla.
I'm getting like a caramel.
I'm getting
good
more,
caramel.
not so much. I'm getting more vanilla to me. It's like a vanilla brown sugar, like when you mutter it.
See, I would go
instead of
brown
straight.
sugar caramel type
Yeah.
sweetness on it. Taste wise, it's got a nice after finish. I believe Steve is going to like this one.
No, it actually, for a 90 proofer, the actual viscosity of it hangs around in your mouth. The flavor
it even
actually sits.
catches you right here.
Yeah. That's
If
why
you did a good shot of this, you'd know you did a shot.
That's why I'm wondering if it is like a high rye mash bill, because it almost has like a peppery.
It says nothing about
no,
that.
No, and it was nothing when I looked it up either on the mash bill on it. But it actually has like
for the money, I would get it again.
Yeah, in theory, according to the internet, it was supposed to be $44 price tag. We got it for $35. For $35, I hands down would buy it again.
Yeah.
Even the 44, I would say.
If it starts jumping to the 50, I'd be questioning maybe.
Right.
But only because we've had it,
right.
And if we didn't have it and it was 50, I would probably
have bought it
only because it's the bottle and
like to rebuy it right now. If you see it on the shelf for $50, I'd be like,
no.
Yeah.
To rebuy it right now, if I see it on the shelf for 35 or 36, I would get it for my house. Yes.
Right.
Because I don't mind the nose.
I don't either. I'm
still getting a light fruit in here.
When you hit the 30 to say $44 is what the MSRP in theory was. You got it for 35. So we'll stay with what we paid for. For $35, I'm thinking in my head still though. I mean, this puts it, Old Forester 100. You know what I mean? We paid a lot for those.
45, and we can get it for $25.99. But well, that's actually super sale.
I mean, in relation there, that Green Brier was like 35. I think that we paid for it. I'd get that one over that.
I haven't done that one in a while.
No, yeah, 32. 30. You know what I mean? So, but overall, I do like this. I do like this. When I seen it, I don't know if I see it around all the time. That's my whole thing. Like I'm trying to think.
Really, I only see it when I go to New Hampshire.
Well, that's what I mean. I don't think I've seen it here in all the stores.
Are the local stores that I shop here locally? I've not seen it.
That's all right. So that's what I'm thinking in my head. I'm like, I don't think I've ever seen, because I think this would stand out. It's a square bottle, and you don't see a lot of square bottles sitting on the shelf. So I don't think I've ever seen it in any of the stores that I go to. So. And you did get this when you were in New Hampshire,
yeah?
Right? Okay,
yeah.
Okay. Maybe
at the liquor store, yeah. At the state liquor
Maybe
store.
they don't ship the mass. I don't even know. Then
it might be a Yankee.
I don't know. We'll have to see. But overall, I would recommend it, especially for the $35. I definitely say it's worth the money on there.
Mm.
Are there better ones for that price range? Could be. You know what I mean? But I think it would hold its own.
I agree.
If we did like a 90 proof war, like we did do,
I bet it'll do all right.
You know what I mean? I think it would do all right on its own. Because there's nothing.
Stay tuned. We may be doing it.
Yeah, there's nothing like. The problem, I guess, that I'm having more than anything is there's no outlier. There's nothing that makes it stand above the rest. It basically tastes like.
You don't think so?
Yeah, but it's traditional bourbon whiskey. You know what I mean? Like I'm not getting. It's in a I understand
sherry cask or anything either, but.
Right, but all I'm saying, like, if you're going to try to pick this out of a blind, it would be hard pressed to say that this is Town Branch, unless we get lucky.
Well,
like there's nothing in there,
or you definitely we'd have to let it sit because the nose is really coming around. I think for me it is.
No, it's definitely getting better. The longer it sits in
Oh,
the
yeah.
glass, hands down, because it was like nothing, and now it's starting to get.
Yeah.
Because I'm getting now, like I'm over the vanilla. It is like a caramel,
Mhm.
you know, a little bit of oatmeal. You know what I mean? Like you get the oats smell going on in the glass.
I don't mind the taste.
No, not at all. There's nothing offensive about it
No.
at all. I mean, it's actually very good.
Mm.
You know, I'm just, you know, when you think about that, you know, the fact that I referenced Evan Williams bottled and bond for $15.99 is the only thing that would throw me off. You know what I mean? Because it kind of reminds me of what I remember that tasting like.
I'm gonna have to get another one of them.
You know, but that's just like it just.
Because you always refer back to it, and that wasn't one of my top ones, so I'll have to get another one.
Yeah, and I think I forget who. I think it was Tremo actually who actually said no, it isn't rough, and I didn't think it was rough either. I thought it was very good, so I'm like, I agree with you. But you said it. You were the one who said that you thought, and I said, I don't know anything, because on it had a soft nose. It was just tasty. So
I'll have to get another one.
But all right, well there you go. We'll leave it at that. Then we'll keep it short and long, instead of short and sweet, short and long, because I don't know how long it's been, but. There it is. There is the Lexington, Kentucky town branch. Again, if you see it and it's not outrageously priced, I say you want something different. I would try it. I think it's decent. So that being said, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you're still here and not subscribed, please consider doing so because you've sat here a long time. You should definitely subscribe. But spend less, drink more. Cheers.